Hello everybody and welcome back to UKSG Green. I am your host for the next run. I am Howley Mad Mike, and at this event we are raising money for Crisis, a charity dedicated to ending homelessness for good. So please, if you do or can make any donations, please do it. Every little really does help. And in regard to donations, some of the more eagle-eyed among you may have spotted that we have a new incentive, but I'm not going to spoil it. I'm going to pass it over to Hibnotix to give you all the good news about that and this game. So take it away, Hib.
Thank you. Oh, this doesn't even want to start. That was our cool intro. I think it's actually stopped reading my disc.
Excellent start.
I love when the console does this. You know, it works fine before the run starts. Has anyone got a Bible that I can put on it? That usually works for me. The PS2 needs some blessing right now. Let's do a restart. Sorry, flashing lights. Let's see what it's gonna do. It's all just part of the. Okay, well it's good that it's not reading it now.
Oh no.
Oh, got to do that. Don't wanna lose any time. Right, I do actually legit. I'm gonna use somebody's lens for this real quick.
There's just camera lens on the PS2 now.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. See,
There
it
you
works.
go.
Hey, if it works, it works. Don't knock it.
We were gonna do like the coldest intro ever. You had no idea.
And I was going to say, by don't knock it, I mean that quite literally too. Do not knock it.
We've got it. We've got it. Come on. All the way from Japan, all the way from Northern Ireland, for your entertainment. We could have explained the game in this time, but we're gonna let the game do some explaining of itself. You know by now that it's on a PlayStation. That explains quite a bit of it already. But right, I'm not gonna waste time because time's already going. So Sly, just gotta lock in.
Lock in.
Not again. No matter how much I tend to these plants, they all die. The Laputa nest, illustrated here, is the change in a Laputa's appearance, akin to a snake molting its skin in a nest of cloud and star. The shells discarded by the Laputa hold mysterious powers that stimulate plant growth, or so they say. Here in Iblard. This guy talks too slow. A Laputa shell? If only such a thing existed. White woman jump scare. Wait, aren't those characters from Grandpa's storybook? But how?
Look, look. Here it is.
Yes, we found it. What on earth was that? They dropped this. Get ready. These are so slow, man. Storytelling at its finest. And with that, I began my journey through Iblard. It's about time, man.
Ooh, finally.
Console not working, as if this game wasn't slow enough already. Folks, this is Iblard Laputa no Kaeru Machi, our first stage I did put translations from this. There is an English patch for this game, but we're going original. We've got the actual disc, and we're method acting. We are as our favorite characters from the critically acclaimed series. You are
Who am I again? I'm Melkinso.
Melkinso, and I am Chapello?
Yes, just to clarify for anyone who may be a little confused, Hib has gone. This is a Japanese exclusive. That basically we're going to see Japanese cutscenes, and Hib has gone to the effort, this is no lie, of actually writing a script for us, and yes, I do include myself in that at some point later in this, to actually read out. So I think he deserves a round of applause for that, because that's actually a really neat little concept.
Alrighty, and you're going to quickly realize how horrid this game is, because it is PlayStation 1 adventure game with tank controls. So, yeah, we're already in a maze level, which is a fantastic way to start a game. Whoop, we don't want to go too far there. So we are in... No, I'm not even in the right place. This is a fantastic start. I've got to look at maps for this game as well. Like, I kind of know it, just not enough. I don't want to fill my head too much with silliness. I know it doesn't help that I have got this, I don't know, reputation.
And sorry, Hib, if I may just step in for a second as well.
Yeah?
For those of you unaware as well, we have a very, very last-minute donation incentive in regards to this run. I'm going to let Hib give the details, but basically we have endings to pick from people, and your donations can help influence that. And in regard to donations, we already have $10 from Dark Shocks, who has said, every little helps. Here's my quick-fire donation, sponsored by Tesco, I guess. Yes, I will shamelessly rip off anyone else's catchphrase if it'll raise money for this event. So thank you for that. And he has given that $10 towards the bad guy ending.
So to the bad guy ending.
So do you want the good ending or the bad ending?
I want the cute ending.
Well, that's true, yes, we have cute or bad endings. So, Hib, if you have a second, can you just quickly explain to the viewers and listeners what the difference between those two endings is?
I'm going to personally try and find the ending where I can get out of this maze. I've completely lost my bearings already. This is an immaculate start. I think we're... Nope, we're not. This game's testing my patience, and I've only just started it. Let's go this way. That wall is longer than I thought it would be. Oh, good heavens. Good heavens. Okay, we can't get stuck behind there. I think what we've got to do is... Let's have a look. Because there's a guy that we can trigger here. We might as well do that whilst we're here. So, different endings. We can either get help from good guys or from bad guys. The translation in this is... It says something about a fish. Yeah, boy when picking up fish. Ooh, is that a squid? Refuses to elaborate. Off it goes. We'll probably get hit here if we're not careful. Ooh. So, let's have a look. Let's lock in again. We want to get down. So this is like the main center point of this stage. We want to instead be down here, because we need to pick up our first essential item of the run, which is in fact a boomerang. We're going to be seeing a lot of use of that, as well as a broom. We're going over some stairs at the moment, but you wouldn't know because we're just trying to strafe side to side at the moment. This is the controls. It's just as jank as it looks. It's shoulder buttons to like move side to side.
Why?
Moving forward is D-pad, and like looking around is left and right on the D-pad. So it's truly an experience.
I feel like I have to mention I haven't seen anything of this game.
And that's the best way to experience it. I know I've kind of thrown you under the bus, but it's vibes. It's pure vibes, this game. So these guys are not good. You'll find out more later.
They just simply are not good.
Alright, gotta lock in another cutscene. You'll see which character I am. Thank goodness those blasted Takutsung airships flew off, although I've no doubt that they're plotting a comeback. Ah! Who are you? You're not from this land, are you? No, you followed us from that city. Oh, this won't do. The rift in space-time has long since closed up.
Traveled through space-time?
Yes, you followed us to Iblard from your world.
Are we in Iblard right now?
You've heard of Iblard?
Yes, but I never really knew it existed. It's just like Grandpa's storybook.
That doesn't make sense. Your grandfather came to Iblard and went back home? Impossible.
You say that like there's no way for me to do the same.
I hate to tell you this, but that is what I'm saying.
You're kidding.
Oh, there we go. Let me think. Find another rift in space-time. Your only hope is to find Laputa as it hatches.
A Laputa as it hatches? That's when a new floating island is born, right?
Uh-oh. Just look at the time. I have other preparations to make. I think we're way ahead.
We're really ahead of the script.
These guys got to talk quicker, honestly. But do you... I hope people see the likeness.
Wait, hey,
Oh.
wait, you. Where and where does the Laputa hatch?
Nice, you're on the ball. I'm not. You is Chapello, thank you. And you have to ask a magician for a better answer to that. Here. This will get you to the next station. My friend Melkinso lives on a pond down the way. He'll be happy to help you with your Laputa problem. Good luck. Oh, come on, whatever you're called. Chapello.
Darn.
And we're about to pick up our first key item. I don't want to forget it, because if I do forget it, I have to backtrack and get it. It is, in fact, required. Our little optimizations in this game are we will start to move as little, sort of when we're collecting items and such. We just need to navigate our way back through here. If we took the water down there, it would take us where we don't want to go. So we are going to do our strafing once again.
The optimal strafing.
Yeah. This way. And then down. Help me out. How have I done this? Where could I possibly have gone? It's great that they start off with a maze level. Trust me, I hope it gets easier than this.
If I may step in for a second.
You may indeed.
Following the announcement of this somewhat last-minute donation incentive, we have had a slew of donations, so let me just quickly whip through those.
Okay.
We have $10 from Lakis, who says, can always count on Hibby to bring true art to these marathons. By the way, all these donations are towards the incentive, so bear with me at the end. He has voted, Lakis, they have voted for the cute ending, so at this point we're even. We have $15 from Calliope, who just says, I want more cuteness. And in no shock, they have put that towards a cute ending.
Thank you.
And then we have $10 from Big the Dave. Me, I want to play let me try that again. I'm going to actually, my eyes on what they were. Me, I want to play Elder Scrolls Arena. Mum, we have Elder Scrolls Arena at home.
This is better.
That is $10 also towards the cute ending. So just as a quick update for everyone, that is currently seeing cute ending leading by $25. So you've got a little while to go yet. So if you want to influence that cute ending or bad guy ending, get your donations in.
Alrighty, first use of the boomerang. The way that we look up and down is holding L2 and then using triangle and X.
Yeah.
They were full of amazing ideas when they made this game. This is all from one guy's imagination, a guy called Nahisha Inoue. I hope I pronounced that right. Probably haven't. But he created some amazing surrealist art, and it's been turned into Studio Ghibli movies. It got turned into this game. Excuse me, can I? There we go. So we will see these moon pedestals around the game, and we need to, lo and behold, put moons on them, and they will activate a very long cutscene where these funny stone pillars make their way. They're nice and slow. I know we're only a quarter of an hour through this run, but get ready for things to be nice and slow, because we will be seeing that a lot. At the start of the game, we saw an FMV where we saw what we're learning to be the magicians, and they drop a bus pass. This whole game is getting bus passes. It's a trivialized synopsis of it, but that is literally what this game is. So now that these fellas are here, this will help us get over.
This seems like a very spiritual way to get a bus pass, I'm gonna be real.
I mean, what's a bit of self-discovery for trying to get home on a Sunday afternoon.
I mean, fair, I guess.
So now that we're here, that was probably the fastest we've done anything in this, so let's go. And we are out of the first level, finally. So, it says what our next level is. Do you want to introduce us when we hit the loading screen?
Wait, where am I in the script?
We are loading screen.
Ah, okay. The next stop, Forest Rail. Wow, I can speak. Forest Railway.
Let's go. Alrighty, so this is a stage. That's it.
This just looks like Mystic Ruins.
The train will be departing soon. We need to get our pass for it, though.
That is true.
We do need to get our pass for it. So this one is a little more sort of puzzle-based. It's got various branching paths, but we need to get that to start off with. This little middle point can be quite tiresome because, as any good Reddit echidna speedrunner would know, you want to avoid bats because bats are tiresome. So hopefully none of these bats will hit on us or hit us. And they did neither, which is fantastic. That is our health bar at the top left. Like energy bar, but it's more like health. Don't get bored.
The top left.
We didn't get bored. Let's see if we can avoid getting bored second time. Don't feel like you don't you can lie if you are bored. Alrighty, so we are through here and we want to fantastic collision. We want to make sure that this is at a particular rotation. So that is at a rotation. Let's see if we can get the cinematic. No. Cinematic angle. Oh, look at that.
Way.
Lovely stuff. And then we want to place the blue cog that we got. We've got to be facing right on. And then we need to place it and get the water moving, because if we don't, we can't use the levers in the main part of the stage to get the water flowing. So it's, yeah, this is the most, I think, puzzle that the game gets. That's, where's the ball? Oh, it's right behind me.
Oh,
Oh, he's still going. He's mad.
Oh.
All right. We got bored.
No.
We got bored real quick. Let's not get bored again. We chase him.
I can't imagine being bored of this game.
It's I mean, you play it once and it gives all it's got. I don't know. It's interesting. Hopefully we won't get trapped here. What do you mean by trapped? What could I possibly get trapped by? Turtles. Goodbye.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Complete sense. Did I not? Did I? That's alright. Turtle's gonna be back. Can I get out? Ah, scrub. Oh no, he's back. He's there. He's.
Oh.
Thank you. It's the slowest attack you'll ever see in your life. Alrighty. So as we go up, we now want to go left, because now that the water is here, we have activated all of those. Ooh, the bats helped. I think we were gonna fall off.
No way.
We never fall off. We always on top. So our way out of here is yet again another bus pass, but we've also got to get another one of those moon pendant things. And we're going to see a strategy, folks. Most of this has just been walking around, just doing our thing.
What is that?
Fish head.
Ah, okay.
It's not obvious.
And then we pick up it just looks like a banana. I'm pretty sure it's a moon thing.
Not like this. There we go. Strat. You want to see a strat?
Oh. Fantastic.
Boom. What happens? We go right here. We get hit by bats on frame 1. That is fantastic. But we now head in the direction we haven't headed at the moment. We are going to be making use of that funny moon pendant thing. We're going to talk to... He's got such a good name. We don't actually do much talking to him at the moment. I think we're going to Do we keep the name secret for now until he actually starts talking? Yeah, he's not going to start talking yet. I think we leave it until one of the characters announce it. And in fact, actually, our host is going to be getting involved in that at some point. But if you'd like to get involved, if there's any other messages you want to read out, then
yes,
more than welcome
please.
to.
I would just like to remind everyone we do have a very late and last-minute donation incentive bid war going on here for whether we get the bad guy or the cute ending. And in that regard, we have another $10 from Big the Dave. And I get the reference, so I'm going to try and do my best, Phil Hartman here. Well, sir, there's nothing in the Iblard like a genuine, bona fide, magified 6-car monorail. What did I say, folks? Monorail. Say it again.
Monorail. Nice. So we've got to talk to this guy a few times. He speaks a language that we don't know. That's not just me being lazy in learning a different language. He legitimately, you can hear it's kind of reversed, but he speaks bus pass.
Ah, okay.
Sorry to interject. I forgot to say, Big the Dave has voted for the cute ending, and I'm getting rather annoyed at this because we had Save the Animals win this morning. We had Save the Animals win at UKSG Red. For once, can we have the bad ending?
No. We don't want that. We don't want that. Q actually saves us time as well, and the fact that we spent the first minute getting the game working, and then the next 10 minutes lost to the first level. Yeah, any time save is much appreciated. But I mean, regardless of which one wins, it's all going to a good cause, and we know that. So yeah, we keep going. We are now on our way out. We've got our bus pass. We will hopefully not get battered too much. I'm gonna do this so that I know where I'm. How dare you, sir? There we go. Avoided getting hit too much. Let's not get bored again. Any bored fans? Any borers?
I love boar.
There's the boar.
I'm such a big boar fan. We call our fandom the boredom.
Yes. Genius. Hey, we managed to dodge in there. Bus pass time. You know how it goes. We are out of Quiet Forest. So there are signs in all these levels with art by the guy that kind of came up with the game, and they talk about various different things. We haven't actually got any of them coming up. Actually, we are. So we are now on to the Quiet Forest, which gives us a bit of a glimpse into what we could see in the cute ending of the game. I don't think I'll do too much more beyond that in terms of explaining, but as you can see, the setting doesn't get any less headache-inducing.
What are these textures?
They load, which is, yeah, you never know about PlayStation 1 games.
They genuinely don't look like they are loaded. I'm pretty sure that is just the texture, but they just don't. They just look corrupted.
Yeah, honestly. It's just, like, if you have a look at this dude's art style, he's got his own, like, portfolio website that is a product of, like, early 90s web design, which is so good. I'm so glad that that kind of thing still exists. So definitely worth checking out, and checking out, like, the movies that he's done, because he's got around with this universe that he's created, and it's very cool. So we now find ourselves around here. I believe our next approach is to go along here. We are going to have our first use of a particularly interesting item. As you can see, watermelon.
Oh my
It's the
god.
most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. Watermelon.
Watermelon.
As a heads up as we get into this section, flashing light warning, impending. There we go. So these are like fairies. They look like elephants, but they're actually, in this game, they're fairies of some sort. And we need to get past them. They do damage us, but if we just manage to brute force our way through, we can. This building doesn't really store much in it for us, apart from another one of these. We need to make sure that these are all rotated at the right angles for us to progress through the stage. So what we are doing this time around is rotating that around and heading down here, because broom.
There's just a broom chilling there in the middle of the forest.
It's a very, it sounds silly, but it is actually a super important plot element. Broom is life.
I am intrigued now.
Broom is life. So these fairies, get broomed, idiot. So he's blocking the way to the watermelon, and it's full of goodness. We've got, so below there we have what the different signs in this game. So you can have a look at signs and they'll have different art, but there's a little more lore about the game. Sly, if you'd like to go ahead and tell us about it.
Which one, this first one or the second one?
You can do both.
Alright, the signs read, wild dinosaurs in this forest are timid. You mustn't get too close unless one approaches you in a friendly manner. Feel free to observe them from inside the huts or leave fruit out for them. Careless or brash movements around the dinosaur young will likely upset their mother. And the second one reads, the Megenzo are considered some of the strangest fairy beings of Iblard. It is said that any magician or singer who encounters one loses their will to perform.
I forgot that I translated singer as something that is in this game.
Countless theories exist to explain the Megezo. I'm really struggling with half of these words here.
All right, real quick, everybody, we've got a strat coming up. I hope you're ready and for how hype this is going to be. We little bit of a not a sequence break, but look at the size of this trigger. Look at this strat. We just went through a wall. Game breaking.
Huge.
Out of bounds. It's not out of bounds at all. But we've now got the water. Talking about things loading. Lol. Nice try, idiot. So now that we've distracted our friends, well, I don't know, they were a little bit hostile earlier, but we're calling them friends now. Why not? They are now enjoying their watermelon, and we are not disturbing them. And this one will not disturb my path through here. It didn't. There we go. So if we had spent more time in this section earlier, we would have found that one of the dinosaurs was protecting their house. And I don't know what people protect in their homes, what they've got CCTV over, but I personally have my bus pass
Hell yeah.
a CCTV 24/7. So we are picking that up, and we are now heading on our way. But not without a little something before we head off. So if there's a little something that our host would like to say in the meantime, they're more than welcome to.
Yes, certainly. In regard to the donation incentive for the ending of this, we have a couple more donations. We have $15 from Howling Mad Mike. Never heard of him.
I see that.
He says, I agree with the smart and handsome host. Let's go bad guy ending. And that's $15 has gone towards bad eye ending. And it seems that my call out for badness has had some feedback, because we also have $10 from Kasenchu, who says, I demand badness. That is $10 also towards the bad guy ending. And if you bear with me 1 second, I'm just going to give us a little live update as to who is winning here at the moment. The good news is that bad guy ending, although it is still losing, the gap is just $10 right now, so get your donations in. Either way, it is not safe just yet.
Can we make it a $100 gap? That would be fantastic. The cute ending. Yeah, that was a taste of what the cute ending might have in store. Dare we say more? We're going on to Melkinso's Pond, which is the most beautiful, the home of Melkinso. Melkinso themselves. And, like, if you weren't a sucker for the aesthetics for this game already, this is going to convert you, because, there's some beauty in this stage. Like, yeah, it still looks a little rough. I thought it froze. You never know with this game. Right, let's go. We're on a mission. So, as we go through here, we're a little bit dazed. It's a pond? Chapolo said his friend lives here. So, of course, we've got another one of these to deal with. What's a stage without a little bit of revolving building action? Stop it. Am I out? Why can't I move? There we go.
There we go.
Thank God. And then we go through here and... Whoa!
No.
I've fallen. And that's my map. So we have got to go and do some more puzzle action. But this is the most beautiful part of the game, everybody. Look at the fish tunnel.
Ooh.
Look at the fishes. It's so beautiful. I love this game. Fish tunnel again? Wrong. It is instead a room where we have to open this to get a door to open, but hopefully, okay, we collected the health as the door opened, which means that we get to kind of, you know, things stack on top of each other, which is always nice. And we pick up a key. If we didn't pick up the key, we would have to try and do that later. If anybody's got any good bowling quotes, I've only got one. So we are going to try and knock some pins down with this bowler.
We ballin'.
Are we balling? Can we get a strike?
Surely, right?
That was close enough. Are you kidding me?
He got a split.
Who do you think you are? I am. And then, of course, what else would be hiding back here but a broom?
Oh, of course.
We've got to get broomed up. So we now got to retrack our footsteps, doing the full turnaround just so that I kind of know where I am. You can just try and strafe all the way through this game because it's all as fast as, like, every movement is as fast as the rest of it. But instead of going right that time, we go left. And we do want to be facing this way because, flashing light warning, we are going to be seeing another of the Megezo. Get broomed, idiot. I'm just going to be saying that every time.
Do we just broom every one of them?
I swear I picked up that key. Well, let's go back and pick up that key again.
Oops.
For the giggles. We're not too far away from it, which is good. If I've just somehow not taken it, then I'm concerned. There we go. Right, okay. Let's go through here again.
Yo, the fish tunnel again?
Actually, no, we don't go through this one. Go through the one on the left. I do know my way around this game, I promise.
There it is.
He unlocked the door, but he didn't pick it up. Fantastic. Would you believe me if I said I was the world record holder in this game? Yes,
No
you would,
way.
because nobody else plays it.
I was about to say, hold on a minute.
I love video games, man. Right, we are making our way. We've got to pop this thing in a door over here, and the game doesn't trust us with stairs, so we're going to see a lovely, lovely, lovely cutscene as we make our way up. They're not even stairs. That's an accessibility option. You'd be going down quite fast if you're in a wheelchair, but it's, you know, they've thought about everyone in this, I think. But we're coming up to another FMV real soon. Let's go.
Yay.
And we're going to be getting some third-party involvement. Hey. Alrighty. So we got to go in here. Thank you. Then things get real.
Hello there. We're glad to see you.
Allow me to introduce you to my friend, Mel Kinso.
How can I help?
Chapello said I'd learn about hatching Laputa here.
Yes, a task that requires the use of 5 special ores.
I need rocks for this.
The lapis lazuli, the biome seed, the high-grade synthesizer, the flying stone, and finally, the low-grade synthesizer. Recently, we tried to collect all 5 ores and take them to the quiet Laputa nest. But before we could land, Takatsung airships interfered. The Takatsung forces want to use the ores to create a Megenzo so powerful it sucks up all the magic from us musicians. From us magicians of Iblard. Iblard? I can read this.
So real.
The ores fell out.
The synthesters. Sorry. Go.
They triggered a right in space-time.
That's supposed to say rift. Anyway.
4 ores landed safely in Iblard, but one, the low-grade synthesizer, slipped through space-time and landed in your world. As for your plight, the ores trigger a similar right when hatching a Laputa. Do you get it? That rift should be able to send you home.
Wait for him to say nah. Nah! Actually, we were hoping you could help us find the ores. With the tickets are out there, we can't do it alone.
Do you know where the ores have fallen?
Nina will know. You should visit her shop in the next town over. It's alright. I think we can jump the gun on some of these.
Is Nina the woman I saw you two with?
Yes. Now I will lend you my airship. It's old, but it's reliable.
I think its energy source is running low, though.
Thank you both. I'll be off now.
5-star performance. We're barely halfway through the game.
I'm so good at reading. In my defense,
I'm available for birthdays and parties.
Let's go.
In my defense, I've only slept for like 4 hours today, so.
Can move on. There we go. Thank you, game. Yeah, it's been a long day for both of us. But hey, as far as games go to do, like, this is fairly laid back. No real hard. Actually, all the strats are super hard in this game.
Oh yeah.
It looks easiest.
For sure.
So we are now. The next loading screen said that we are Nina's shop. The things that I've put in brackets are like what the signs say. We don't need to talk about them, but it gives us a bit of anchorage to explain where we are. I hope there are no Mario fans here.
And if I may just hop in briefly,
yeah?
I just want to say that the donations have dried up a little, and this has got me very disappointed because Bad Guy Ending isn't winning at the moment, and we need to keep these donations coming in. I mean, it seems pretty clear that Hib wants the cute ending. I don't. I want the bad guy ending. So please keep the donations coming in. To donate, all you need to do is simply just go in the chat, !donate. That'll give you all the information you need. And as part of your donation, you can select whether you want the good guy ending. Well, sorry, the cute ending or the bad guy ending. So please do donate whatever you can. It's for an amazing cause here at UKSG Green, raising money for Crisis.
That was a little skip there, everybody.
Ooh, so good.
And we picked that up above our heads. Thank goodness. Shout out to Jumping Flash. You're going to be seeing more Jumping Flash-esque gameplay. It's nowhere near as smooth. It's funny how different developers, how well they manage to get their games running. Because, this could totally run better. But it doesn't. But, we applaud their efforts. Is that still going to bounce me? It didn't. Let's go. Right. So the whole thing here, in where we started, there was our, power thing that needed something. And lo and behold, wait, that is a power stone that we just picked up. So the main goal in this location is to turn on a whole load of lights. Very, very exciting. So the way that we power most of those lights is, of course, going right back to the start and fueling this. Wow, that's going quicker than... I felt like the game was going fast there. I have to watch my PBs in 2x pace for it to feel like a speed game. Here we go. Purple and the green. It's not the color combo that I would personally go for, but is what it is.
It's a color combo that works.
Yeah. Inoue did it. And I trust his vision. I am not a surreal artist at all. So we've got to now start turning on these lights. And in turn, they help us get through here. So you've noticed we've been sort of brushing against these blue mushroom things. They're fine. You can see the purple one just down there. That one is poisonous.
Ooh.
So we do not want to be spending any time around them if we can avoid it. So
Very tasty.
Get that acid. Get that acid. You can see the spores going crazy. But this is another light. We don't have to worry about getting rid of these mushrooms. Breakdancing. This does it for us, which is good. And then this is where we do some more platforming action with the bouncy mushrooms, which are... I mean, you've seen how awkward the controls are already. Trying to, do mid-air movement.
I'm excited to see how this is going to go.
Yeah, it's... Sorry. We've done this, and this is going to help us get to our next step. We've got to do 2 sort of bouncing movements across these mushrooms, but see they're moving across at the moment. One thing that I learnt about these sunglasses, not sunglasses, they're like polarizers, and the thing that they came in had it has the cloth, has the typical... Oh, I've got to play the game. Ugh.
Oh, no.
What's the point? I don't want to talk about the game then. So... yeah, all of the bouncing that we did earlier, let's do that again, but over a wider distance. So we are now finding ourselves going back. We've got this little ledge here, which I'm going to make sure I do go off. There we go, first bounce. We can technically skip this bounce and go straight to the bigger one there, but frame perfect. I don't know. I don't want to. I don't want to overstep it. Yeah.
This looks so good at like 15 FPS.
Yeah, you gotta watch this game in 2x speed and be like, oh, yeah, it's a game. It's not a walking sim. Well, it is a walking simulator, really, but we have some puzzle elements. So we have now turned on that light, and we needed to do that because, something. Oh yeah, we'll see it in a bit. But we now line up again. I feel like this one has moved just to trip me up. We now jump over here. Whoa. So dodgy. Yeah, there we go. Never in doubt. Never in doubt.
Such an expert at platforming.
Me, yeah, for real. Jack and Daxter. Nothing, man. This is real. This is real platforming.
That's true.
They wish they could be this skill. I wish I could play a good game. But stop damaging me. It's rude. Right. We gotta lock in. It's another cutscene, baby. Right.
Oh boy. Why, hello. How can I assist you?
You're Ninya, aren't you?
It is. In a way, we've met before, no? How did you get to Iblard?
Well, and now I'm here. Great explanation.
Thank you. I see now. So, if we can hatch a Laputa, you can return to your homeworld. Actually, did you speak to Burgerland in the forest?
Burger Lad? Was he the guy covered in leaves?
Yes, that's Burgerlad. He's the wise man of the forest. If you speak with him, he has a wealth of knowledge to share.
I can understand his language.
Teehee. That would be a roadblock, wouldn't it? After all, you're not a magician like we are. May I see your map for a moment? I'll mark the locations of the ores we need.
Thanks.
Wait, did he say thanks already?
Yeah, I think so.
I left the low-grade synthesizer we found in your world with a young man named Ki Nona. He too is a magician. He lives in the Nona family house on a nearby hill.
Okay then, I'll visit Kinona's house next.
I'll give this to you too. That's an airship energy source. If your airship runs out of energy, keep a lookout for energy sources.
Thank you very much.
You and Kinona are what I call kindred spirits. Let's find the ores together.
God, we're out of that one. Right, we have got to, again, pull the spaceship out of our ass, and then move on to the next stage, which is so much more linear, which I'm really looking forward to, as we make our way to the Nona Family Hill, which we've already just talked about. If there is anything that Mike would like to pull up with, then you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, certainly. Getting back to the ongoing donation bid war here for the cute or the bad guy ending, we had $10 from Dark Shocks, perfectly balanced as all things should be, and he put that towards the bad guy ending. So very briefly, bad guy and cute ending were even. But then Big the Dave comes in with another $10. Am I getting this right? So Slippy is collecting the Infinity Stones by giving a guy bus passes in order to hatch a planet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's voted for the cute ending. So cute is still in the lead, but the gap is not big. Come on, folks, please, if you can donate. For once, let's have a bad person win a game.
Maybe I do like Dave after all. He's donating towards the right things, even if the descriptions are a little bit funky. Everybody, it's time for an upgrade. We've been using the boomerang. Wooden boomerang's been great, but it's time for an upgrade. This is the Synthester boomerang, I think. I should know.
It seems like it.
Let's go.
A boomerang carved from fresh Synthester?
Synthester, yeah. I don't know why it got named that, but it.
As all are made of similar ore, this boomerang would counter Takatsung weaponry well. However, as a boomerang, the ore has no effect on other surfaces, deeming it weaker than its wooden counterparts.
So it's an upgrade in some regards and kind of not. But speaking of Takatsung, they are here and they're ready to take us on. But we just, every day we're shuffling. Thrilling gameplay. But we actually go 1v1 with this guy. Never really stood a chance. Yeah, boomerang.
Wow.
Right in the face.
The boomerang is really effective there.
Yeah, OP. And then they're like, damn, this guy's got a boomerang. Fellas, I don't know what we do. We could just like knock him off the hill. Nah, we're off. This guy means business. So they head off and we move on to the second of the 4 houses on the hill because, lo and behold, we like collecting keys that look like spoons. And that is going to get us to another of the houses. I think we want to, we want to go to before we go to another big plot element of the game. We love our cutscenes. We're just going to do some more shuffling. As we're already facing where we want to go, there's very real not chance that we'll fall off if we actually, play smart. And we do. Now, this game, because of how much we were kind of not messing around, how much we were struggling at the start, we probably won't have a look at the unlockable video that we get at the end of this game, but you can see after you've completed we've got to use the key. That's a great idea. You see what this game kind of looked like in beta and probably on stronger hardware, or before they had to cut things. Broom.
Broom.
Broom, broom. Broom, 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 broom. There we go. So we have now done that. We now want to make our way all the way down to the actual house. So these are all the different sort of houses on these pillars, but there is a main viewpoint down this way that we want to get to. So I felt like I was explaining something. Yeah, you can see this game when it was like on better hardware, I think, and when kind of they were just putting ideas into, oh yeah, get broomed. Idiot.
Broom jump scare.
And like honestly, it as much as this game, looks fantastic at times, the potential that it had was crazy. So I'm sad that it didn't realize its full potential, but we still got a wacky game, and that is good enough for me. It looks nice, doesn't play particularly well, it sounds nice enough. It ticks those boxes. Right, we've got to lock in. Another cutscene. Got to explain this plot. Alrighty. This book. What is Grandfather's storybook doing here?
Hello. Hello. What brings you here?
Sorry, are you Kinona? Ninya sent me to speak with you.
Ah, so you're helping her hatch the Laputa. Here, take the low-grade synthester she left with me. But first, may I say something strange? You see, I can't shake this feeling that we've met before.
I love their expressions, looking at each other. Really? Maybe you can tell me about this book then. I have a copy just like it, so I was surprised to see it here.
Hmm? There's this old wives' tale. It says that, like a coin, there's another world of our opposite side. If the two of us owning the same book is anything to go by, I wonder if that particular tale is true. Tell me, friend, what is your world like?
I'll let them catch up. No. They know that we're trying to speedrun, but they don't.
Yeah,
They're stuck in the 90s. Very hectic. It's the opposite of Iblard.
I see. Then maybe we are two sides of the same coin. Oh, I know. Why not take that book with you? It might come in handy.
There we go. Eventually snaps out of it. And before we go, we want to pick up another suspiciously spoon-shaped key. And make... Oh, I don't want to... So we've now got to get out the door and then get back to the opposite end of the... Actually, no, we had right. But as we found out earlier, this game can't trust us with stairs. So it does it for us. Really appreciate it. It's got to be done. And then we make our way over to the final house, which has our trusty fuel source, and then we just fly out from there. And what's next stage? Oh yeah, jumping flash.
Ah, my beloved.
I'm trying to think if I can say the javelin quote and it makes sense, but I don't know whether I can.
I don't think so.
I'm really trying to justify it, but I don't think I can. Righty, so we're picking this up, and then the game kind of plays itself from that point. So I know I'm resting on your shoulders quite a bit here, Mike. But if there's anything else that's happening that you want to let the folks know about, then
yeah, certainly. Just we have 3 donations in. We have $15 from Anonymous. We have $10 from Darkshot. Sorry, Anonymous had no comment, but thank you for the donation regardless. And we have $10 from Darkshots. Yes, this marathon needs more Venga Boys. He was clearly rather pleased with your singing.
let's go.
And we have $10 from Kadra Zender. I hope I'm saying that right. Just made it home from the event to catch the last half. 4-hour Eve each with a cheeky nap on the way back. Was well worth getting to come to my first event and witness the madness on last night's runs. Can't wait till Blue. Donation to Bad Guy ending. And guess what, folks? All 3 of those donations are the Bad Guy ending.
Let's
yes,
go.
good.
Be right
Let
back.
the hate flow.
I'm calling my bank to put some money in for the good ending.
I almost dropped my script. Oops.
Oh no.
Oh no.
What would we do? This paper is helping us. Thanks to Mike for being in on this whole idea, because I was like a couple of days before I was just like, you wanna clown on us with this?
Anything mildly insane, I'm always up for.
Let's go. Not howling mad for no reason. Alrighty, we are now in Updraft. I wonder why it's called Updraft.
What's updraft?
Not much. What's up with you? Righty, this is jumping flash if it was good. Just
Quality game.
so slow. We can't really take any risks with this next jump, so we are gonna do a little bit of going around the side here, and then we come off the wooden platform. Yep, that's good. And then, of course, as we've been doing so often, ooh, nice shed skip, I guess. Yippee. We, of course, want to do another one of those. And then, as we're already here, I don't want to risk falling off. We will fall off later. I mean, I fell off when I started this run. Really.
I can't believe Hibnotix fell off.
The fall off is crazy. We now make our way over to another rotating piece. This time it is not one of those funny garden sheds. Instead, it is this island, which you will be able to see in the corner.
This
There we go.
island? Oh.
The island was just, doing its thing. Yeah, I head back. I don't think I'd F-warp at this point. No, I don't. I'd F-warp later. I know my game. So we trace our steps a little bit. We don't actually want to go too far because we will actually. That shed does have collision. Got to give the developers plaudits for going that far. We can try and risk going up to that part early, but we don't because we can make that jump and a broom, another broom.
Whatever will we do with this broom?
Gee, I wonder. We're gonna fall off.
Yeah, okay. That's what I expected.
Of course, takes a very long time coming from a fairly decent height. I don't think this really saves much time, but it puts us where we want to be. And now we just head straight on. So now that we've aligned everything that we need to, and we've picked up the broom, we've got safe passage into the rest of what this stage has got for us. This one's gone very quickly, which is nice. We've got a bit of tight platforming. It wouldn't be tight if this game controlled nicely, but it's tight. This game doesn't control particularly nicely. So we are going to go through here. As you can see, things are a little bit dicey. Ugh.
Oh my god, they're footballs.
And this is where I have to change my grip. I've got balls, nice. Yeah, there we go. Oh, no, keep going. Oh, can we make the cycle? We can. Oh, I got balls.
I got balls. Nice.
Sorry, if I may just step in briefly, just in
Sure.
regards to the bid war. No major news yet, one way or the other, but just in regards to the bids, how long have people roughly got before we have to commit to it? Is it like literally like the end of the run, or?
I was about to say we've got another half an hour, but hopefully in half an hour I've finished the game. So, yeah, I'll give you ample warning.
Okay, thank you.
I will try and stay on the ball with that. I mean, there's so much thinking that I've got to do.
I'm
with
just
this
getting
game.
concerned. There seems to be a bit of movement in chat going for the cute ending. That's
Oh, thank God! Yes, we're gonna let this stretch out as far as we can. Alrighty, this is the flying stone. We went through this earlier. I can't remember what they're called. It's not a synthester. As much as my computer was trying to be like, you mean synthesizer, and I can understand why you were saying synthesizer earlier.
There's like a one-letter difference, okay?
Yeah. No, I'll give you the pass on that. More fuel. That's what we need.
The bus pass.
No, this is the energy source. So bus passes are. We've got one bus pass, I think. But not yet. So that was updraft. They explained like how updraft became a thing. So as meteors gathered in the airspace, a peculiar updraft formed as well. A triangular one appears to be its source of gravity. But who left that there? Take advantage of the updraft. Yada yada yada. Night sky market. We've got an interesting FMV coming up explaining a little more behind the Magazo. But for now, let's have a look at where we've actually got to go, because this is another maze-like. It's not as horrendous. I say that, I'll probably find a way to get lost anyway. But if we find ourselves facing this way anyway, we want to be on the red path first. If you want to get stuck in on this game, I've made maps for it. That's how I'm running it now. Sure, I could probably learn them. I could probably get them ingrained in my head. But I think this is my 4th or 5th run of the game. Dedication to the bit is there to run it for the event, but not to get it ingrained.
No way.
So Broom, that was from Broom Bros as well. They are a very popular chain in this world, and we're gonna be seeing more appearances from them. But this is a big old Magazo, so that wasn't enough. We have got to backtrack, and would you look at that? That's Broom Bros.
It's
The Broom Bros got all your brooming needs.
Bro, it's just like Greg's. They're everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're in the Iblard equivalent of Glasgow right now. So we are now making our way back across to the Magazo. So we can't stack our brooms, unfortunately. So we've got to go back to this big fella and hit him one more time.
Get broomed, idiot.
Another time, get broomed, idiot. Bozo, he didn't see it coming. And then one last one here. Ooh, our health is looking spicy. Yeah, I'm probably going to pick up some more, which is, like, this game is fairly safe in terms of giving you health, which is nice. So we're coming up on our next FMV, which is a group activity again.
Yay.
Explains the Magazos a little bit more. So we're going to lock in once again. What is he doing by himself?
Tending to those flowers, like always.
Why don't we invite him to hang out?
I don't see that working.
He already turned us down before. Sorry, I have to water my flowers today.
He hasn't changed.
You don't say.
You can't win them all. Speaking of, did you see today's game?
It was awesome, right? What a team.
That is the translation. I got that off the transcript, or like from the English translation. This is, oh yeah.
Shakespearean.
You're such a gentle young man. But you know, gentleness isn't always enough. You need to be a little bit more assertive. Return to the forest and speak to Burgerlad. He will give you the extra push you need. You'll need to use a decipher stone to speak with him.
Nice. He is like it's spelled Burga, like Burga,
Burger.
lad, one word.
Am I coming up here, or is the game?
But nah, not yet, not yet.
Okay, warn me, please.
Yeah, I will. It's big shoes to step into. Burger lad is the guy.
He's the lad.
He's the lad. Alrighty, we've got to collect the planets. As you would.
Yeah, I collect planets in my off time.
Who doesn't? You're honestly missing out if you're not part of the planet fandom.
Planet Dog.
Bro's not going the right way. It's alright, we'll just take the long way around. So we have now, hoping that this cycle's gonna be on our side. No.
No.
Denied. That's alright.
We're in prison.
May I step in for a second?
Ooh.
We have an update.
Yeah.
Firstly, we have a $5 donation from Chris46. Hi guys, can't wait to see you in less than 2 months. Best of luck with the rest of the run. They're just being counted neutral. They haven't voted one way or the other. But thank you very much for that donation, Chris. And we also have another donation from Calliope. I saw her plotting this in the chat a few minutes ago. And it's a very suspicious number. It is $25.01, which, would you believe, just happens to get the cute ending in the lead by 1 singular cent.
Ooh.
They say, as I said, I would like to see the cute ending. Please, Mike, I'll buy you Yum Yums as an apology next UKSG. Tempting, but I will get back to you.
Right, we've got to put these in a particular order. Folks, thank you for the cute ending's got to happen. You know where my heart lies, and you don't want to make the runner angry. I could just get to the point where, you know, we do it in the run, and I just leave. They can't tell me what to do. We are once again collecting the moon thing.
The banana.
The banana. Smaclosa banana. There we go. And now we've got to make our way back across the stage. We are not at risk of losing any health here, so we're just going to keep on soldiering through. I've got 20 minutes to beat this game. Surely he will be fine with this proposition.
Surely this game is not that long, right?
It was made longer by my fooling around. I've given a estimate that gives, 5 minutes for faffing around at the start, which is exactly what I did. So let's just hope that we can keep it up. I guess the end of the game is what I have practiced most, so that is a benefit. But we just got to do some little sidestepping around here. If there is a... I'm gonna get this one, because the last thing that I want to do is die on this as well. But yeah, can you believe that no one's had this at a marathon before?
I can't believe it. I don't understand how this has not been shown off before.
Who let UKSG let me cook? The whole team is to blame, really. And me for submitting the game. It's not like it's all their fault. Alrighty, so this is what was waiting for us right at the start, and it puts us in, and it kind of moves us forward, which is handy. This is the translation stone, which, as we heard from Nina in our conscience, that we need to use that to talk to Burger Lad.
The Burger Lad.
Burger Bloke. Right, we have got to go over here, because that's where one of the synthesters is. And you think, oh, this is quite a nice looking stool, sort of set apart from the rest.
May I step in for a second?
Oh, yes.
We have developments in the ending donation incentive. We have $1 from Paul Lister for $50.02. Haha, Calliope in your 1 cent. $50.02. Nuh-uh, chat. You're going to have to try a little harder for that cute ending. And as you can imagine, that has gone towards the bad guy ending, which has it very firmly in the lead now. So, chat, viewers, watchers, attendees, if you want the cute ending, you're going to have to get donating.
Please. That's all I want. That's all I ask. I'm just a simple man. I want cuteness. Cuteness is so much better than, like, the other ending as well. Like, I'm not even joking.
I think
I know I should be selling both of them, but nah. I don't. No.
No.
There are 2 turtles down here now. Okay, we managed to absolutely murk that one. Go. Can we murk? Okay, we murked that one. Can we get spun, idiot? Now they're both gonna come over here. Yeah, go away. They do respawn. Like they're not killing them, guys.
Ah, okay.
That was for the. That wasn't even for the Metroid run. They saved them. Righty. Cool. Bats, if you can just behave yourself.
Why do the bats have hitboxes? Are they like enemies or?
Yes, they are. They're really stubborn hitboxes as well. Like, it's just not nice. You're like, give me a break, man. Right, I did go the right side. Yeah, I went the right. Yeah, we're all good. All these branching paths, it's, you know, you have to kind of look in and make sure you're going the right place. Look at this dog. I don't know what it's called. It didn't say in the translation, but he looks cool as hell. So, Burgerlad now has this thing next to him. Pick it up. That'd be fantastic. Which is one of the stones that we need. And then we wake him up.
Good morning, chat.
I don't think he's not quite talking yet, but we will get this translator stone on him, and then we will have a very engrossing conversation with him. Righty. It's all on you, man. I keep rushing off the Magazo, but they won't go away. He's locked in. He's locked in. You can't brush off the Magazo. They're incarnations of self-doubt. Then how do I stop them? Simple. Open your heart to them.
No way.
What? But self-doubt is bad. It's bad to have self-doubt, right? Not always. A Magazo is more like a mirror. A Magazo only reflects your heart, so you can face your true self. My true self? Now hurry, the Laputa will emerge soon.
Where am I?
I've jumped so far ahead. I'm
Sorry, I've been keeping on the bid war.
That's alright. The one thing that you can say is, here, you can use this. When
Here, you can use... Oh, sorry.
That's alright, that's alright. He's slow.
He's playing rock, paper, scissors, and...
Rock every time. He's got a rock in. Alrighty. Okay. Hopefully we'll come just a minute. Here.
Hey,
you can use
this.
Revving it up. I think he like kind of just lobs it. Actually, no, I need to talk to him again to get the bus pass. So he's rejuvenating this bus, I guess. And then we once again were like, hey, we need resources. Give any moment now. I gotta interact with this first. Bloke, give me the goods. Thank you.
Talk to the burger lad.
Stop it. Don't even know how you'd say the inverse of that. Burger lad to the talk. Ugh. Right, so we've got to pick this up as if he couldn't just throw it into the thing anyway. Cool.
He's right there. Why doesn't he do it himself?
Lazy ass.
Do you have
Cool.
Do you have a second?
We do indeed. We are going to our next section.
Right. The bid war has escalated to new heights now. Firstly, we have a $10.10 donation from Big the Dave again, with the simple comment "Uwu."
Yeah.
That's for the cute ending, as you can
tolerate that.
imagine. And Paul Lister, you might need to put your hand in your pocket again because we have a $69 donation from Lakis.
Yes, Lakis.
For Hibis, for Callie, for cuteness. That is for the cute ending. And unfortunately, the cute ending is back in the lead again.
Let's go.
But there is still time. Bad guys, bad girls, bad boys, bad everyone's out there. Please donate. Let's not have a cute ending.
Alrighty, this is the final zone of the game. We are yet to go to another one, but this is sort of setting up for the grand finale. We've collected pretty much everything that we need, and then we need to start putting the pieces together to birth this Laputa. I think the translation of this game's title is... Actually, I've forgotten. The hatching Laputa, I think, is pretty much what it translates to. So we've got to do this, and podiums shall arise, and I've got to make sure I put things on the right spots, because if I don't, I will perish. So that is the star. So you go bottom right. Now we pop that in. So instead of being in our inventory normally, all of the funny rocks go to the bottom right, and lo and behold, Chaos Zero is starting to spawn.
This is really just Sonic Adventure.
Gotta open your heart, gotta put the Chaos Emeralds together, yeah.
The train over here departing from the Mystic Ruins.
The Laputa nest. Laputa with a real Yorkshire accent, go crazy. Laputa. No, that's more, that's not even Yorkshire. You wanna know. Right, we have got one more to put in place. Ooh, that's probably not gonna go in. No, it doesn't. You've gotta be specific locations for this, which is awfully tedious. But, ooh, 10 minutes to get through this game. It started off rocky, but the second half, I mean, I lose all sense of time with this game. So we don't have the final piece of the puzzle, which, as we mentioned earlier, if you've kept track of it being the Lapis Lazuli, well done, because that is what it's going to be. Very good. So these folks are now coming in, and we're going to see what they're doing at this funny chapel-looking building. So making our way downtown, walking fast. Faces past, and we're almost homebound. Homebound is where we were going to be by the end of this game. So, got another FMV coming up.
Oh boy, you're back so soon. Forgive us for our slow pace.
Those Takutsung aren't letting up, that's for sure.
This is bad. The Laputa egg is far too unstable. We must hatch it soon, but we need the Lapis Lazuli from the airport down the way.
Understood. I'll go get it.
Do be careful.
How's the airship faring out there?
It works, but it needs a new energy source.
I thought you'd say that. Here, use this.
Thank you. All right, I'm heading out.
Alrighty, and then the game kind of plays itself for this little part. So, either you can try and sell the incentive a little bit more, or if there's any more that's come in for it, then it's all over to you for a little bit.
Nothing as yet, but I'm seeing a lot. This is why I'm rather keen. I would say, folks, if you wanted to vote for the bad guy or the cute ending, this is probably, we're heading into the end zone here.
We are indeed, yeah.
You are going to have to make your donation pretty quick, because once we get to the point, it takes about a minute for it to trickle through on the system here. So I would love, if you're going to vote either way, to get it in so it can be part of the final tally. So if you're going to do it, please do it now. There is only... Cute ending is only $30 in the lead. We can change this. We can get a win for the bad guys.
We will not let some child beat us to the Lapis Lazuli, is what this guy is speaking through his teeth. He's got some pearly whites on him, this guy. We are at the patrol tower. This is where things get a little bit interesting, and where we will be deciding what ending we're doing. We've still got a little bit of time, so I'll let folks, if they want to sway it, please don't. Keep it at the cute ending. Please reinforce the cute ending, if anything, because that's what we want to do. That little floating island.
No, please sway it. Bad guy ending, please. Come on, chat. I believe in you. We can do this.
Tech, can we mute the host? Apart from when he needs to read the script.
Yeah.
So we saw there for a second the island where the Lapis will be. We are being chased off by the Takutsung. There we go, remembered. Measuring up the Takutsung and the Magezo. But yes, we are at risk, and
no.
We have an update.
Oh.
We have $22.17 from Paul Isra again with the quote, which I think is supposed to be read in a Skeletor kind of way. So I would suggest, I'm waiting for that to update here, but I think Bad Guy might just be in the lead, maybe. Let's have a quick look. No, Bad Guy's still losing. No, Bad Guy's in the lead by $3, folks, so keep them coming.
You think you know a guy. All this stuff. I knew when he was starting to grow that mullet out that, you know, something was up. Can't trust a guy with a mullet. I say that as somebody with like a pretty egregious haircut as well, but that's neither here nor there. Righty, so we are being sort of harassed by the Takutsung, but we need some more energy for our ship. So what we're gonna do is hopefully survive this.
What we need is more donations, and we have a $10 donation again from Dark Shocks. Be the change for the bad that I want to see in the world, I believe. And that has gone towards Bad Guy Ending, which is currently around $22, $23 in the lead. Let's go, Team Bad.
Ooh. Boo, Team Bad. Who likes bad things?
Indifferent.
Don't answer that question, host. Alrighty, so we have picked up an energy source, and we've also picked up some matches. Curious. I wonder what we could possibly be some matches for. We are once again faced with the danger that is the Takutsung. What shall we do?
Whatever shall we do?
Get a boomerang, idiot. Wow, we managed to gain some ground on that as well. I'm impressed. I really want to stretch this out as long as we can. We've got like 30 seconds for the incentive, and then we got to lock it in.
Okay, you heard him.
Sorry,
You
now's
heard
the
him,
time,
chat?
please. We need the cute ending.
Last call for the donation bid war incentive. Get them in now, or you will not get them in at all.
Alrighty, fireworking matches. Duh.
Yeah,
of
yeah.
course.
That is a perfect way to stop a flying vehicle.
So we put the firework in. We put the matches on. And I think we've got to close it there. Like,
Okay.
any last gasp.
Tell you what, let's just give it until the end of the minute. Let's let the clock roll round to 16. I will do a refresh of the donations. I will see if anything is in there. Then I will do a refresh of the totals. So we're on the countdown, folks. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Please keep
3,
ending.
2,
1.
Right, okay, that is voting closed. If you are not there when I refresh now, you are not there, and oh dear.
Ooh.
We have a
I've gotta wait here.
donation from Big the Dave with $15.05. I said, ooh. Now, let me just tally it. I'm going to add that. I will accept it. So that is the last bid accepted. So bear with me while I just make sure that this all goes through and tallies through, because I would not want a miscarriage of justice here.
That number's still good, so.
Cute Ending has won
Yes!
by around $12.
We win!
Nice try, but
No cigar.
no cigar.
No cigar.
No,
whatsoever.
seriously though, thank you. It's all in good fun, good spirit. Thank you everyone who donated towards that incentive. That was a good bit of fun.
Yeah, and that was super last minute as well, but
This better be a cute ending now, like super cute.
It's cute.
It better be cute.
I've hyped it up so much, I really hope that it lives up to the expectations. Alrighty, because we can, we're just going to take this little butterfly mobile thing, because it's just been left around, and the shit that we've been pulling out of our pocket hasn't been worth our time, so we're going to be using this one. So what we would have done for the bad ending there is to go out, well, baddie ending, is to check on the Takutsung ship that we had knocked down. And we would have seen the bad guy, and he would have helped us out, which, you know, it's a bit of a redemption story, actually, but we don't want that. We want the cute ending. So, fantastic choices, everybody.
Some of us wanted it.
Well, yeah, I'm keeping a list of who didn't want it. So, we have collected the lapis, which is the last piece of the puzzle, and we are now going to go, in our best tank control form, back over here. We're going to head out, and then we need one last part of the puzzle. And that is... Did I write it down? It's a special kind of stone. No, I didn't write it down. It doesn't matter. If you've been keeping track of this story, then well done, honestly.
Are we on page 8 or 9?
We have 9 pages? No. We are... I think we're on 8, and then we'll move on to 9. There is legit 9 pages of the script. I'm not kidding. No, we're on 9. Yeah, we're on 9. Righty. We are gonna shift over here. We might hear from Burglad in the sky. No, not yet. So you might hear a little chirping. We're asking ourselves, what is that chirping?
What is it?
Everybody, you've paid the money for this. You either get to have a look at some ugly guy with massive teeth, or you get some help from the best friends that you could ever ask for. This is the cute ending. We get help from the dinosaurs.
Way.
We need some resounding. We want.
Boo!
Pick it up. Thank you. Imagine if you just soft locked. Yeah, that's what I get. Yeah, that's the cute ending. There wasn't really much more to it, I'm afraid. If you expected a whole lot more there, then sucks to be you. But we are probably yeah, screw it. We'll risk this health. Alrighty, so we are going to come across one more of these guys, and what we do instead of brooming, because we don't have a broom to give, we have this stone, and we go on to I think this is just Burglad saying the Magazer reflects your heart. Oh.
Happy New Year!
Get him off. Skenby's going to take me out the back and shoot me.
No.
Don't read into that one too much. So Burglad at this point is saying, "Ooh, I'll let Mike read this one out because I think this would be his last one."
Is this the Magozo?
This is the Burglad and page 9.
Okay. The Magozo reflect the heart. Open your heart.
It's gonna be all right.
Rain
There's not enforcement here. It's all right.
Oh,
They're just here for intimidation tactics. It's not gonna work.
I'm not here.
How can I get out of this? I don't think I can. Right, okay, we're coming up on time real soon now. Lapis goes on. That is us.
Way.
Oh. Well, we would reenact this cutscene, but I think we've outstayed our welcome. I mean, yeah, so boy gets home, his plants grow, end of story, life is fine.
If the console didn't freeze, this would have been underestimate. So.
Yeah, thank you, PlayStation 2. Actually, thank you, Smackloses. I don't want to take it off now, but like 100mm lens, whatever, because that's been keeping this game running. But whilst this is all rolling out, shout outs to not the Iblard community. Don't check out our Discord. Don't run the game. You can run the game. You can run the English translation. I've ran this from the maps that I created. So you can do this in under 2 hours.
There are resources.
There are resources for the one person who runs the game. Although having said that, Sly is the supermod who knows. You now know more about the game.
Yeah, this is the first time I've seen this game.
Yeah, so shout outs to the lack of the community. Speedrun whatever you want. Oh yeah, we could be talking now. But speedrun whatever you want. It doesn't matter whether it has a board or not. Whether it's a game that people should speedrun. That's completely, what's the word? I don't know. But we're going to try and wrap things up. So thank you so much, everybody who's watched, everybody else who's participated in UKSG. Shout out to the UK. The fact that we can all, come together and even, outside of the UK to show off games, raise money for charity. The fact that something that was in this dude's brain in like the 80s translates into an anime, into a game, and I can play it and speedrun it. Is great fun. So shout outs to everybody who also helped me get over here and all of the burnt brownies that were consumed in the process and sacrificed in the process. Thank you, Sly, for helping with the commentary and the talking, the monologuing. Thank you, Mike. And
I'm not talking to you.
This is basically just the last thing where it looks like some horrible growth is just taking over the normal planet. It's just the power of the Laputa over this guy's world, and everything grows, and everything's all very sweet. But check the game out. Speedrun whatever you want. My final message, goodbye.
Thank you very much, Hib and Sly, for that incredible run. And this is the end of my hosting shift, so I just want to say thank you to anyone and everyone involved in that bid war. That was honestly really awesome to see people fighting for the side of good and for, like, not so good. But that is the end of my shift. I'm going to be passing hosting duties over to Dino95HD, who will be, we're coming into the latter stages of the event, folks. We've only got a couple of runs left. But it'll be English Ben with Grand Theft Auto 3 Titan Thrice.
It's the English Ben block. I'm English and I'm Ben.
But legitimately, thank you everyone for making that such an incredible run, and we will see you shortly after these brief messages.
Transition.